Let's talk next about email templates. We include a library of over 70 professionally designed email templates that are all mobile optimized and tested for opens and clicks. And they're really beautiful templates. Let's go ahead and hop over here to the system. Let's go into templates. And what I'm going to do here is first, when you come into the templates area, this is a list of templates that your company has already created. Now you can put security in here so that marketers can only see their own templates, or they could see the team's templates. They can see their own, but they can't change another person's template. There's lots of levels of security that we'll cover as we configure and implement the solution. But let's start by clicking on the new button, and I'm simply going to give this a name. And in this case, we'll call it the Fall Newsletter. And all I'm going to do here is hit save. And now I'm going to, over here, I'm going to click on the Create New Template button. And then, like I said, you'll see your own templates here. But when I switch then over to our library of templates, you can see here's the 70 templates that we include in the library. And these are full use, including the imagery is all able to be used. So they're royalty-free images that you see on these templates. So you don't have to worry about taking out the images and finding something if you like what you're seeing here. These are all in our image library that we include, and they're all completely royalty-free. So let's pick one of these here. Just a couple in here that I really like. Let's see. Where's my favorite couple here? There's so many that I like. It's kind of hard to choose. But, here's a nice one if you want something with a mobile perspective, right? I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and let's pick another one. And we're always adding new templates here, on a weekly basis. So check back often, but let's pick this one. I like the look of this, even though I said it was a fall template. Let's pretend that we said it was a summer template because the theme is quite summer-based. So let's let that load. It takes a second to pull that down from our servers, and then we'll take a look at it. Okay, here we go. So what you'll see here in our template builder, and this is the same template builder for landing pages and forms as well. So once you learn it, which is exceptionally simple, you'll not have to learn a different one for the different areas where you build templates like email templates, landing pages, etc. It's the same builder experience in each of those areas. So kind of going top to bottom, up here on the top, we have our mobile preview. And you can see that it mobile optimizes every one of these templates and images automatically, unless you go outside the bounds of recommendations. So for example, the mobile layout recommendation is nothing wider than 600 pixels. Pixels, I believe. Yeah, pixels. So if you have an image that goes a lot larger than that, a lot wider than that, it might not be able to render it properly. But if you stick within the general best practice guidelines of email marketing, we will mobile optimize each template automatically, including full-on custom templates that you develop. So I'm going to go back here to our desktop view. And then over on the right here is our tools, right? So I would drag over the tools into my work area here and add or change this template. So first thing I might want to do is I might want to add our company logo. So I'll show you how easy that is. I'll just drag over an image, place it right here in the header. And then when I hover over the image, I'm going to go ahead and choose the image gallery first. And the image gallery, again, contains all the royalty-free images that we include with the product that you can use as much as you'd like. No worries on any royalties. They're royalty-free. Okay, and there's some really nice imagery in here. I'd have to say our team did an excellent job of creating image library here that's so incredibly useful. Look at some of these great images that were in here. And we're in the business category, I believe, or technology, sorry. And over here on the left, obviously, are the different categories of information. So I could go into, let's say, business services. And you can see that we've got some really nice images. And these are full libraries. And you can see as I scroll down, there's not just 2 or 3 images. And then like other solutions where you hover over the one you want, it says it's premium and you have to pay for it. None of that in Power-CRM. We don't do those type of things. Our licensing is very simple, straightforward. You know what you're paying for and you know that up front. So important to point out here. So let's go ahead and close this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select an image for the header here that I use a lot for our Power-CRM brand. So let me just go out there, and instead of choosing gallery, I'm just going to choose browse, and I know exactly where my image is. So I'm just going to go out and find that real quick for you. So I can click through this pretty quickly here, and I'm going to go ahead and choose this image. Now, what's another important point here is that we include a full image editor with the Power-CRM marketing automation module. A lot of email marketing and CRM marketing tools do not include any type of image editor. So you have to go and buy an image editing tool, something like Photoshop and others, and you have to learn it. And every time you want to change an image, you have to take it out of the CRM, put it into that other application, do your changes, upload it back in to your CRM, and you get the idea, right? We have a full image editing tool, and you can crop, you can add filters. So if I want to change the look of our logo here, maybe I want to do a little grayscale instead of color, I can do that. Let's go ahead and hit done here. I can add text to the image itself, which is a great feature, right? Instead of, again, having to pull it into another image editing tool to add some text, I can do it right here. I can add stickers. I can add areas of focus. So if I want to have focus, let's say maybe a linear focus, so you can see if I drag these, that anything outside of the lines here will become out of focus, right? So really, really great image editing tool. I'm just going to undo that and undo my filter that I set, and I'm going to go ahead and hit I'm done. So what it's going to do now is it's going to add that image to my template. Also, we're right inside the tool here. You can resize your images. You don't need to, again, pull them out, go into separate tools to resize. You simply go to custom, and it will respect the aspect ratio. So we're pushing the 600 width here for mobile optimization. So I'm going to back that down to maybe 400 might be where I'd like to have that. If I could find my 4 on my keyboard here, not 4,000, 400, and we'll close that out. And you can see that now it's resized. It looks beautiful. The aspect ratio is perfectly reserved, right? If I click on there again, I can also add a link to our website. So I could put in the Power-CRM website, which is power-crm.net. If I could type. All right. And I still don't have it typed, right? All right, there we go. Now, if when people receive the email, if they click on that header image, they'll go to our Power-CRM website. Okay, and look how beautiful that did that. Aspect ratio is perfectly respected. It's really added nicely to the template, not interfering with other things. And of course, now I can go in and I can change any text in here. I can get rid of anything that I don't want. I can add other components here. These are just templates, so you feel free to do what you would like with them. The only requirement is that you have an opt-out link at the bottom, and that's really easy to add. If you go down here, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this text here, and we'll put in something like to opt out, please click here. Again, having some issues typing here. So let's fix that up. There we go. And then you simply highlight that text and you put in a link, and the link then would go to the opt-out page. Okay, so that's right here. All right. That's the only requirement. Otherwise, there are lots of best practices that you want to follow. We have a lot of this information in our e-learning portal on some best practices, some great information that we highly recommend you review. And the access, unlimited access to our e-learning portal is available on our premium support packages. So if you choose to have premium support, you will get unlimited access to our e-learning site, as well as monthly trainings that we hold every single month on the product. Okay, so we'll talk a little bit about that as we go towards the end and start to wrap up. We'll talk about support. So I think this probably looks like most email tools that you've used. However, this is literally the easiest to use template product I've ever used, period. and I think you would appreciate that and agree. You're simply just dragging your tools over, and you can see over here a couple of unique tools that we do have that other systems don't. One is that you can embed a video in your email, and that is not a link to a YouTube video. That's actually embedding the video right inside the email. We host it on our servers, so when somebody receives the email, they can click play, and it plays right through the email. So that's a unique feature that I've not seen in other marketing solutions. And then, a couple other things. You have Google Maps integration. You have your social media icons, all the things probably you would expect. You've got your different blocks for layout. So if I want to add, for example, a 4-column section here, I can just drag that over and drop it. Now I can drop images and text into these different blocks here, right? And you get the idea. So really simple to use. We also are able to control the styling of your email, which is the look and feel of the entire email. So if I expand some of these, you'll see we have layouts that you can choose from. We have themes, which are a lot of different color schemes that are cohesively designed, right? Colors go together, so you can choose those, or you can obviously just go with your own colors. We have color dispatch, which lets you control the colors of all of the different things. So you can see over here, for example, the buttons on this particular template have a greenish color. Blocks here have a greenish color, hyperlink colors, etc. All that's available here in the styling. Okay. So that's it. Once you put together your template, maybe give it a quick preview on the mobile. Make sure everything looks good there. Just scroll down through that. Again, I've never seen any issues if you follow best practices. It will be perfectly mobile optimized without doing anything other than following best practices. Okay. All I have to do now is hit save and close, and I have my template built.